Hi, Adrian here from BT Fitness. We have a garden strength workout for you today. Difficult to do strength work at the moment with all the gyms closed, so I hope this is of help to you. If you have any injuries or health issues, you are advised to get medical approval first. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm-up, and the warm-up will consist of 3 exercises: squats, lunges and side squats, and we do 5 of each exercise 3 times. Okay, so hands in front, engage your glutes, tighten your stomach slightly, in other words engage your core, and go down. So bend from the hip on the squat, down 1, 2, down low, 4 and 5. So right leg first into a lunge, down, push back. So you're doing your 5, we'll alternate the legs, so a total of 10, or if you started already doing one leg, that's fine. When you do the lunge, the knee in line, down, use your front leg, push back. Use your front leg, push back. So we'll do 2 more. So we're going to do a side squat next. We'll go to your left side first. So we step out, make sure the knee is in line with the foot, push back up, and same side again. So breathe in as you step out, breathe out as you push back. We change sides, right side. And of course you're also getting a stretch on the other leg. Back to your squats. Okay, so this time we'll do 5 on the, we're going to go on our right leg, your left leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Same leg again. Down low, push back up. Good. Change legs. Straight into your side squats on the right leg, your left leg. 1, 2, 3, go. Same side. Okay, so we go to the other side now. So it's your right leg. 1, 2, 3, go. So breathe in, breathe out. Try and get the hip down low. Back to center into our squats. 1, 2, 3, go. So see if we get the loosen up a little bit now. Good. So into our lunges. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, other side. Ready? Go. Good. Okay, last one. Side squat. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, the other side. 1, 2, 3, go. Mobilize the upper body, backward circles. When you're mobilizing the shoulders, try and keep the arms straight, and always do more backward circles than forward circles. Go other side, other direction. Now stretch out. So stretch your back, we're rounding the back. Knees forward, keep a little bend in your knees, little movement. Good, stretch behind, arms back, reach back. want to cool down, arm across, and change. Behind the head. Lean to the side, keep the arm the same, stretch the lats along the side of the back. Change, standing straight, pull the arm down, stretching triceps. Side, leaning. Good. Okay, so this is strength routine. We're going to use a few bits of equipment that you should be able to have at home. The first one requires a bag, maybe something to hold. It could be any weight, okay, holding a dumbbell, holding a kettlebell. We're going to use backpacks on our back. Okay, so we're going to start now. So the weight you have in the back is your choice, okay? So we're going to do 3 sets of squats and we're doing 10 reps. And we have about 30 to 40 second gap in between each set, okay? So the technique, feet hip width apart. Don't move your knees first. In a squat, always move your hips first. The knees should hardly go forward at all. You keep a natural arch in your back. Tense your glutes, engage your core, breathe in as you go down, breathe out as you push back up. Trying to make a 90-degree angle and don't lift your heels off the ground. Okay, go to 10 times. Okay, Mark going to face this way, I'll face this way. Okay, so on the count of 3, start. 1, 2, 3, go. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. Now you may be used to lifting heavier weights, so this is an opportunity to improve your range of movement. Slightly harder, hands behind the head. Try and get as much work done as you can. We'll do 2 more. Very good, okay. Okay, so from here, we'll do our second set now in a couple of seconds, okay. Ready? So 1, 2, 3, go. When you come up, don't let the knees come in. Keep the knees in line with the feet. Try and get down as low as you can. Try not to look down. Last one. Very good. So loads of work. Keeping all the muscles fired off. Okay. And we do the last set, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Focus on your breathing. Low as you can. Last one. Okay, very good. So we can take off the backpacks now. So next exercise is a press up, okay? With the technique, you make a plank position, the hands wider than your shoulders. It's a chest exercise with some back of the arms, tricep strength as well. Don't let your head fall forward, bend from the elbow, hold body down, push. If it's too difficult, knees on the ground, down, push. If it's too difficult, hips back a bit, hands back a bit, down, push. On the last option there, you're keeping your hips a bit in the air to lessen the weight that you have to push back up. Okay? So remember, men and women have different centers of gravity. So sometimes press ups is an exercise which is easier for men than women. Okay? So we try.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll go sideways, Mark will go forwards. Okay? Ready, tense your glutes, engage your core, plank position. Okay, and we do 10. 1, 2, 3, go. This type of pace. And we come back into a prayer stretch. So some of you might be doing the press up challenge at the moment. Here's an opportunity to get some in. But we have to try and balance our work. So if we're just doing all press ups, we're only working the front of the body. So we need to try and balance our work, okay? So second set, ready? I'm going to pick the easier choice this time. So you can see, 1, 2, 3, go. So 10 done there. So if you're getting tired, if you're losing technique, stay with the easier version or go back to an easier version. Don't do it with bad technique, okay? So we're going on to our third set now. Okay, ready? I'll try a few of the harder ones now, okay? Up into a plank, 1, 2, 3, go. And the prayer stretch is a nice way to finish. Stretch it to chest and back. Okay, very good. So I have to just check what the third exercise here I've written down. Okay, so we've written down a 1-arm row, okay? So for this exercise you need something, some resistance. Now we have a few dumbbells here we're going to use. It could be a kettlebell.
You could use the bags.
You could use the bag. Thank you, Mark. Okay, so loads of options. Some weight that you can just pull, okay?
A washing detergent.
Absolutely. You only need one of it. Okay, so when you're doing the exercise, so I'm showing you here, you have one leg forward, one leg back. For balance, make sure you keep your feet hip width apart. The exercise is called a single arm row. So it could be anything with a handle on it. Okay, it could be a tin of paint. Anything. This exercise, you will find a way of doing it. So from here, pull, and because you might have a massive weight, we do it slowly. Avoid twisting in any way, body stays steady. You have a natural arch in your back, keep that natural arch when you lean forward. Breathe in before you start, breathe out. Pull the weight up beside your stomach. Breathe in down fully, but don't lose the tension. Ready?
Yeah.
On the count, please. 1, 2, 3, go. So breathe out, breathe in. Body stays the same. Okay. So no break, because we'll keep going because we have the other side to do. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Other side, please. Keep your feet hip width apart. Tense your glutes, engage your core. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. So you can hold your weight, put your hand on your leg just above the knee. Don't let the weight fall down. Control the whole time. Okay. Ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, last set, ready, other side. Tense your glutes, engage your core. Breathe in, breathe out as you pull. 1, 2, 3, go. And when you have your 10 done, We'll change sides. So don't be too high, don't be too low. Okay, about this angle. Ready, tense your glutes, engage your core. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, very good. Okay, so we're going to our next exercise, which is our fourth exercise, which is a plank crunch. Okay, so the purpose of a plank crunch is very much to work your core. Also does a lot of back work, and also does a lot of oblique work, which are the waist muscles. Some people will think that planks are always done in a neutral position, but not so. Okay, so we do it on the forearms. I'm just demonstrating first. So plank here. When you do a plank crunch, you draw from the sides and you round your back into a C shape like this, and then you draw your shoulders down your back to neutral again. Neutral means you have a natural arch in the lower back. So the timing of the movement, breathe out, hold 1, 2, 3, you can breathe naturally. Okay, back to neutral, 1, 2, 3. Back to rounding, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and each one of those will be a repetition, and we're going to do 3 sets of 6. Okay, ready to go? So in every exercise, good habits, you want to engage correctly. Glutes first, core second. Plank. Okay, ready, rounding, 1, 2, 3. Neutral, 1, 2, 3. Rounding, 1, 2, 3, neutral, 1, 2, 3, 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 last one, rounding, 2, 3, neutral, 1, 2, 3. And we go back into your plank stretch, prayer stretch again, okay? Change the hands position, arm, elbows up. Okay, second set. Plank position, tense your glutes, engage your core, ready. Rounding, 1, 2, 3, neutral. When you round, don't lift your hips up, rounding. Neutral. Rounding the back, lift the upper back up. Rounding, 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2, 3. Rounding, 1, 2, 3, down, 1. 2 more, rounding, 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2. Last one, 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2, 3. So core and back, and obliques, back and stretch. So before we do the last set, some people, you can see them doing this exercise and they do stuff like this. So this is not effective. It's rounding up, drawing up from the sides. Okay, so ready? We go our third and final set. Plank crunch, 6 repetitions. Plank position. Tense your glutes, engage your core. Ready, rounding, 1, 2, 3. Neutral, 1, 2, 3. Rounding, 1, 2, 3. Neutral, 1, 2, 3. Rounding, 1, 2, 3. Neutral, 1, 2, 3. Rounding, 1, 2, 3. Neutral. 1, 2, 3, rounding, 1, 2, 3, neutral. Now the last 2, rounding, 1, 2, 3, neutral, 1, 2, 3, rounding, 1, 2, 3, neutral, 1, 2, 3. Prayer stretch. So it is a tough exercise. You may not have been able to finish them all, but don't worry, try and build it up. Okay, so the next exercise is a backpack lunge. You can do it without any weight, just with your own body weight like we did in the warm-up, and there is loads of work there. Or you can hold a weight. Okay, it could be a kettlebell, it could be a dumbbell, holding it across here. So any weight, okay, tin of paint, anything at all. You could also, if you had 2 tins of paint, you could hold them on either side. Any weight, okay, but we're going to use the backpacks.
Yeah.
So again, I'm not going to spend time on the technique because we did a lunge in the warm-up, so we'll do a very quick one. So when you're doing the exercise, a long step, you keep your feet hip-width apart, you engage your glutes, you engage your core, you make a big step forward, you go down with the back knee almost touching the ground. All the work is on the front leg, but you're trying to achieve a right angle at the hip and the knee. Using this leg, push back up. Then you do the same leg again. But if you want to make it easier, you can alternate legs. So here, push up. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, and try when you come back, and like what I did in the last one there, right back, feet in line with each other. Okay, so 10 on lunges is hard, okay? So we'll do 8 each leg, okay? Okay. So normally with lunges you will start with your weaker leg, okay? Ready? Tense your glutes, engage your core. 1, 2, 3, let's go.